Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. How are you guys? Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. New love prospects, connections, anyone you're dealing with. Oops. Yeah, some of you are dealing with something. Something's bothering you, weighing heavily here. Yeah, I got someone here learning something. Someone's curious. Something's bothering you. Okay, or bothering this person. But this is somebody here wanting to, they're learning this. And you can see there's clarity. So it's about clarity, clearing something up. Yeah, this is someone moving on to avoid a disaster. But this is someone learning something after a period of time. Waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, this is someone trying to avoid something here. And it's bothering someone. You're either avoiding them or they're avoiding you. Someone's going off here. Moving on, waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, I see kindness, compassion. This is something forgivable, but this is someone learning that something maybe is bothering you. And it could be the other way around. Yeah, it's weighing heavily. Some sort of truth and curiosity. Yeah, somebody's rushed in and backed out of a situation. It's a person who often gets overwhelmed. We got somebody, I do see kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. Someone who truly cares. Someone's learning this. But it's something weighing heavily on it. It's often a person who has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of weight on their shoulders, feeling a lot of pressure. Someone may have felt kind of pressured here. See, under too much pressure, they rush in. Often it's a person who does it to themselves, though. They kind of rush in, all excited, enthusiastic, and then kind of back out, waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, there definitely was an attraction here. But I feel like someone's learned something here. And they're curious. Yeah, they're looking at things from a different light. Looking at things from a different perspective. Putting the shoe on the other foot, how they'd feel. So now it's bothering them because they feel like there's something bothering you about something that happened here. But this is someone who definitely, and I do think this is someone putting the shoe on the other foot. Kindness, compassion, caring. Yeah, so someone waiting for things to calm down here. Yeah, we've got an emperor. Someone with a lot of weight on their shoulders, a lot of pressure, taking a pause, putting the shoe on the other foot. This is someone who's learned something. And they're looking at this from a different perspective, how they would feel. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Oops, that one wants to, yeah. So this is, yeah, so it helps you with someone learning the feelings are mutual. In fact, it's bothering both of you. Something happened here. This person rushed in and backed out because they had a lot on their plate, or they felt overwhelmed, or they felt pressured. But you can see this is someone who's just letting it go. I actually feel there's forgiveness because this is someone, you know, looking at this and just letting it go. Just letting it go. It doesn't serve to hold on to baggage. Yeah, look at that. This person's learning this. Tell me about this emperor. What does this person want? Yeah, they've been going within. See, they're soul searching here, seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, someone didn't go about something the right way. Maybe it wasn't fair. They've been procrastinating too. This is someone weighing the pros and the cons of the situation. One thing I'm going to tell you, nothing compares to you. But yeah, I do think this is someone who's been kind of procrastinating and back and forth and soul searching. See, they're going within, looking for clues, shining a light. And they want to reach out. But it's whether the feelings are mutual, because I feel they rushed in and backed out. They definitely felt overwhelmed. I feel it's maybe a business owner, somebody with a high-powered position, a person of authority with a lot of pressure. Tell me about that. Yeah, so somebody who feels they've missed an opportunity. Maybe it's someone who ignored you, but they were drained and a lot of weight on their shoulders. So it's about both people looking at how the other person feels. And I do think this is someone just letting it go, which tells me kindness, compassion, somebody who truly cares. They're learning this. The feelings are mutual. Look at that, the lovers. Yeah, we got this person. See, they're all in their feels here. Yeah, this person, and I do see forgiveness, kindness, compassion about letting this go. It does look like someone may have walked away from something here. Yeah. Somebody, but it's about it's what somebody's seeking. Yeah, this person's trying to find out if you've moved on possibly here. But this is somebody seeking something new. See, releasing things that no longer serve. This could be someone who felt maybe you didn't have their best interest at heart or vice versa, but it's someone who didn't come in right. See, it wasn't fair. It was actually, something was a little off here. Yeah. But I feel like it's both of you here. It's bothering both of you. This person's looking to see, yeah, trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. You both already know the answers you're seeking. It's about love. It's about two people forming a bond. Oh, this person was so enthusiastic. I feel they were under pressure. I don't know if they ignored you or what, but they're looking at this and now they're really bummed out about this. Like, yeah, they kind of, it's often a person who just gets overwhelmed. But you see, this is also someone who keeps something to themselves. It's private. They were dealing with something private, something personal, and it was weighing heavily. So this is like an energy of two people about to come together, and this person kind of backs out. Yeah, they were enthusiastic. Definitely so. Tell me about the lovers. Yeah, this is the Empress. We have an Emperor and Empress. This is kindness, compassion. This is about letting it go. It's just baggage. It's just something that isn't worth focusing on anymore. But it definitely was something personal. This is a person who doesn't like to lay their burdens on other people. So this is also like both of you keeping this inside. It's bothering you because something happened. Somebody ignored somebody. They were drained. Yeah. May have felt a little disrespectful at some point, but I don't think that's what this person's intentions were. This is someone who's generally fair, but they're soul searching this path. They're looking for clues. He's shining a light and they're now seeing it from a different perspective, the other person's point of view, how they would feel. And vice versa. I feel both of you are doing that. You know, I think you're both, this is about two of you coming together. It's about love, a bond, a connection between two people. It's like you both already know. You know the answers you're seeking. You both know you're just going to let this go. The feelings are mutual. Yeah. Look at that. See, it's all about stability, partnering up, coming together. See, it's all about stability. Long term. Beautiful Empress energy, beautiful Emperor energy. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, someone learned, see, they've learned something. Someone's lifestyle, schedules, routines, but it's how they conducted themselves. Yeah. See, it's an energy of not being on the same page, but they've learned. This is somebody very strict, structured, strict schedule, routine. So they had a lot going on. Something was really bothering them. And this is someone it's personal. It was a personal issue coming to resolution. Somebody had walked away from someone here. But they were dealing with, I feel, a lot of things. But yeah, it was private. It was private. This is someone who doesn't always tell people. They don't like to lay their burdens. It's almost like both of you. The King and Queen of Cups, one thing I'll tell you about them, when that energy comes out, this is two people who keep it all in. They don't say anything. They don't like to bother other people with their problems. So, like I say, it's all just this person going to come forward here. And they have been procrastinating and weighing the pros and the cons. And one thing about you, there's nobody that compares to you. But they have been procrastinating, but you can see they're becoming decisive. They feel like they need to hurry up, going from the page to the night. They're definitely this is about taking decisive action. They are somebody who's disciplined, strict, structured. I actually feel often the Empress is the same way. But it's about whether somebody's open, available. Yeah, they're putting on the brakes. See, this is an Empress here too, often putting on the brakes, taking back their power. But it really isn't about the power so much. It's just how this person feels. So they're putting on the brakes now and looking at this from a whole different perspective. They're determined to succeed. This is someone who, they wanted this, but it has to do with something that they were dealing with, something personal. And if you had, yeah, it's a person, yeah, it's apology, but it's also somebody who isn't sure what to say. So they don't say too much. They don't want to tell the other person that they got something going on. It looks like they walked away from someone. Or they walked away from you because of it. They felt the situation didn't serve or wasn't at the right time. But they've been thinking it through. They're gaining clarity and they're taking action here. What it's happening is putting on the brakes. See, they didn't know what to say. They didn't want to say too much. It's often a person who maybe, a bit of an excuse. But there's going to be an apology. This person knows it's bothering you because it's been bothering them too. It's mutual, both of you. Yeah, they know what's bothering you. Yeah, they're planning, preparing, hoping for the best. This is somebody who, like I say, it's something to do with work. A lot of pressure. This person was drained. They were exhausted. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's two people breaking up or going their separate ways. Someone's walked away. What is this King of Pentacles? This is someone definitely focused on work, money. Yeah. Yeah, this person's still single too, looking to see if the other person is. See, they're learning. So they're taking decisive action. But it's definitely an energy of privacy. See, somebody's privacy. Could be somebody who wanted to talk to you and ask you questions, didn't want to invade your privacy because they're that way. It's often people who don't tell other people their problems. When King and Queen of Cups are both famous for it, keeping it all in, right? Yep. Yeah, they're very sincere. They've been assessing this, putting on the brakes and reassessing. This is an energy of sincerity, being sincere, a very sincere apology. But this is someone who just didn't know what to say, so they chose not to say too much. So if you've connected with this person, and I mean, it could have been making up an excuse because they may have felt you were out of their league too. Yeah, but they've learned something here. Now look at that. See, it's about two people crossing paths. It's something that didn't go anywhere, but now they're assessing it. It's about the two of you coming together, spending some time here. This person wants to ask you out. But it's about partnerships, partnering up. This person is definitely a person of authority, but I feel both of you. You're both stable. But the masculine, see, making up excuses. They felt you were out of their league. They felt you weren't sincere. You weren't interested in them. I mean, but yeah, it's like you're both single here, crossing paths. This is definitely sincerity. Yeah, so somebody putting all the cards on the table. Some sort of opportunity. It's often a large event or gathering. See, crossing paths. It's like you crossed paths with this person that didn't go anywhere because of something they were dealing with. Yeah, it's opportunity. This is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. They see in this opportunity. But it's definitely a person who had so much weight on their shoulders, so much going on. They're kind of fantasizing a little bit too, you see, looking at how this all played out. But it's also a person who looks into the future. See, this is someone who should have let go of the outcome. And this is what happens when people plan, prepare ahead. They look ahead and fantasize being with somebody. You see? And they're comparing, but I'm going to tell you, nothing compares. This person has options. In fact, they're looking to see if this Empress does. But yeah, there was something personal going on. I see heartfelt, this apology. But I do think this is someone who kind of felt the other person was out of their league. So they're not very confident, not sure what to say or how to say something here. To me, it looks like just so much, they felt so much pressure. Yeah, there's people talking. There's positive news. So they're talking to people. Someone's been talking to people. See, crossing paths. Something about a place where people socialize. This is someone who's going to take the next opportunity to talk to you, to approach you. But I do feel there's something that's already happened where they just didn't know what to say. Because there's people around you. It could be someone who just wasn't sure you were single or if you had other options. It's like they don't know what to say. They don't want to, it's like they don't want to pry. They don't want to pry. It's too personal, you know. It's be careful what they say, apprehension. But a lot of it had to do with them. So it's been really weighing heavily on them. And I think this person's finding out it's something that's bothering you. But I think you've released it. The feminines released it. So they need to let it go. See, just letting it go. Kindness, compassion, forgiveness is all underneath here. Look at this energy of change. See, learning to go with the flow. This is someone who, it's about letting go of the outcome. This is someone who kind of looked so far ahead and felt you're out of their league. The situation doesn't serve. You don't have their best interest at heart, you know, or vice versa. But this is about learning to go with the flow. Now we have change. See, there's some kind of change because of talking to people. And they're saying really good things. They're saying positive things. Yeah. Capricorn. They see you as stable. I mean, partnership material, but it's about this person connecting with you. This is someone who's going to come back around. They're going to come back around, but it's whether you've moved on. That's what they're trying to find out, because there's been some time here. Obviously, they've been contemplating, like looking for clues and answers, trying to find things out. It's almost like they're acting aloof too with the kid. They don't want the other people to know. They're interested in you. They want to keep it private. I feel it's about maybe avoiding gossip talk. But it's about not approaching, being approachable. Yeah, I do see this energy of, you know, there was things moving very quickly, overwhelmed, a lot of people talking. There's people getting together, talking. It looks like a public place, maybe too much noise. But it's about feeling overwhelmed. And they just didn't know what to, as someone who doesn't know what to say, I think it's both of you. Not saying too much, keeping it in. It's about not involving other people too. I see privacy. I see this all the time. It's somebody trying to be respectful. There's the cycles. Look at that. Windfall of abundance, lucky. It just wasn't the right time. But I also see this not the right time, not the right place. But yet this person feels very positive. They're determined to succeed. They're going to reach out and communicate. Now, they could just show up looking at your schedule, routine, trying to find out where you go, the times you're here, the times you're there. Yeah, you might even have some mutual people that you know. It's possible. Or they're finding this out. Yeah, they're going to reach out. See, they're hoping the feelings are mutual. So it's a little test to see if you're interested. Yeah, reciprocating. But this is somebody who's no longer talking to someone. I think we've got a person who's letting go of all their options too. They feel they've missed a magical opportunity. I think it's both of you have missed an opportunity here. But they are becoming decisive and taking decisive action. They feel like they need to hurry up. Yeah, see that aha moment. The truth, victory. Enlightenment. Yeah, see, this is what they're doing, looking at this from a different perspective. If this is someone who didn't have a whole lot to say, they were overwhelmed. Too much happening, too fast, everybody talking, too many people involved, not the right place, time. But they've learned, and they're going, aha, see a whole different perspective. So I think it's, like I say, something happened where they're finding out something about something bothering you, but I feel the truth is there was something actually bothering this person. So it's like the tables have turned. There we have, now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is about two people here. This is two people who are generally stable. Definitely there's energies of independence, but it's about being gracious, being patient and being gracious. Two people kind of acting a little aloof. See, there's all these people talking. Oh, this busy energy. And it's like they can't even approach you. You're either talking to other people or they are, or it's just everyone talking over everyone. Yeah. But look at that. I mean, this is about putting all the cards on the table. So there's some sort of opportunity coming up here. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, someone's enlightening someone in that social circle. Someone's speaking truth. But I also see someone cutting someone out too. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Let me grab this deck. Who are the Queen of Swords? Who is this? Who is this? Yeah, this is someone cutting someone out because they're moving too slow or they don't feel sincere, like it's not in their best. Someone who thinks the other person doesn't have their best interest at heart. But it's also an energy of self-worth, self-respect. That's why someone's not approaching. Why it's not going anywhere. See, there's this time in between, but there is an energy of being sincere. Yeah, this is someone wanting to make something right. It is bothering them, but it's like because something was bothering them, you cross paths, it doesn't go anywhere, then you cross paths possibly again, or they're hoping to make this right. It's about being fair. It's about harmony. Yep, spending time. See, there's people talking, collaborating. They're all doing their thing, getting together. This person, I feel, it's all about the timing, not the right place, not the right time. So there's something being learned. Now, it could be this person. There's someone here, maybe in Libra energy, someone giving advice, enlightening this person, telling the truth. That somebody here is single, stable. But it's like both people acting a little aloof because it's like you're both in that same energy. There's something the two of you definitely have in common. It's like you're very much the same. Yeah, someone who's single, making sure too. I feel like you just crossed paths at the wrong time. It's just, I see a busy time, everyone talking. It's like just so much going on. This person somebody couldn't get a word in edgewise too, because it's like someone's talking their ear off. So they're just trying to be patient. It's almost like both of you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But the star is telling me, I mean, I do see someone popular. I mean, it could be a place where people go, a popular place. Let's look at that. Because a lot of this has to do with not the right place, not the right time. But this has to do with somebody being sincere, making something right. Because it's bothering them. But they know it's like something bothering you too. So, pressure. Yeah. See, the Emperor. This has to do with, look, they're looking at this, how this all played out, what happened. Too many people involved. But this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it. So they were kind of fantasizing and romanticizing a little bit there about the Queen of Pentacles. They know a good thing when they see it. It's both of you. But these are two people who often don't like public displays of affection, drama involving other people. It's all about two people who are kind of want to be a little private here. It's all about being able to come together. But it's like all these people, too much happening too fast. Definitely somebody rushed in and out at some point. Now this person's, see, time in between, waiting for things to calm down. It could be someone who's just been very busy with work, strict schedules, routines, structure. So someone trying to learn something here. If you have a place where you go that's a habit, where you kind of go to socialize, or just times you come and go from work or home, whatever it may be, this person's trying to find this out. See, but they're waiting for things to calm down. And there's the things that they've learned, applying it to this. It's about getting acquainted. This is someone who wants to get acquainted. They can't seem to connect with you. Both of you are being enlightened. Yeah, this is both of you. You know, the strangest things happen when people try to connect in public places sometimes, especially if it's somebody's celebration. I mean, it could be a birthday party, a bunch of people getting together, and all of a sudden two people kind of check each other out and then act aloof because they don't want other people to notice. But I definitely can see somebody rushing in and backing out. Oh, they wanted it. They were enthusiastic. But this is also a person, I feel, their energy was really enthusiastic, rushing in and then going, oh, wait a minute. It's about, I think it's somebody trying not to cross somebody's boundaries. Yeah, they want to reach out. It's about two of you talking, reciprocating, but you can see somebody tossing little hints, breadcrumbs. I feel that Queen of Swords is somebody in that circle telling someone a truth, enlightening them, and they're going, aha. Yeah, just a little test, right, to see. Yeah, I feel like the feelings are mutual. Look at that. We have this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. See, this is just showing somebody's letting it go. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It is what it is. Things happen. And that's what I feel this Queen of Cups is doing, the feminine. Well, it just is what it is. It wasn't the right time, the right opportunity. But I do think this is somebody hoping this person's going to reach out at some point. And I feel someone's telling them, just reach out. The feelings are mutual. See, this is the Empress. It's about the Empress receiving. Yeah, definitely a single person, someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. There's definitely an energy of whether someone's single or in a relationship. See, it's all these things being learned because you don't really know for sure. But this is about acquaintances and getting acquainted. And maybe even reacquainted for some of you, because I do see reassessing. So it could be someone you haven't seen for a long time wanting to get reacquainted, and it could be where there's been this little thing going on here. Wow, yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is about, it's all about this Empress about to receive. You're about to receive. I'm just putting it there because I want to look more at the Empress, the feminine's energy here of start of something new. Yeah, someone asking someone else. See, they wanted to ask someone out, but they didn't know what to say. They were overwhelmed. They chose choosing not to say too much. It's about not crossing boundaries. It could be someone who's learned from the past about not crossing someone's boundaries. Coming on too fast, too strong. So I'm sensing somebody with a little fire energy in here. Someone who generally goes after what they want. I mean, it's an Empress. Someone who's this is someone who can make things happen. But something didn't play out the way somebody wanted. I feel they made this happen originally. But yeah, there's definitely a person who was drained and they feel they missed an opportunity. But yeah, I do feel there's something that happened between you. And you're going to cross paths here and they're going to make it happen. They want to make this right. They want to come in right. They want to build a foundation. This is someone stable, reliable. Yeah, it's all about following through. I mean, it could be someone who didn't follow through and ignored someone because they were drained and then kind of felt, you know, maybe the ship has sailed. It's too late. They've likely moved on. But they've learned something from that Queen of Swords person. Someone who speaks truth or gives advice. Just reach out. The feelings are mutual. Yep, see? Communication. Oh, this person's all in their feels. And it's like more time goes by, the more this person gets all up in their feelings. See how they were feeling at this particular time. How they were feeling. Is this person single? Are they married? And I do see comparing. So there could be another person here too, comparing someone to someone else. But I'm going to tell you, nothing compares. Oh no, they want to connect. It's all about coming together, that attraction, a spark and attraction. This is someone who can't stop thinking about you. You're in this person's head all the time. But it's also someone who doesn't want to repeat mistakes of the past. So they've learned something about crossing boundaries, saying too much, coming on too strong, too fast. And you can see it's here twice. So, wow. But there they are. They can't stop thinking. They want to be with you. And I'm going to tell you, there is a physical attraction. They're fantasizing, kind of looking ahead, what it'd be like to be with you. But like I say, not coming on so fast, so strong. So it shows me a level of maturity. Someone who's capable of putting the shoe on the other foot. So obviously, and this could be just somebody who's gone through this before. So if you're wanting to know, oh yeah, there's an attraction. I mean, and even if this is someone who compared someone to someone else, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Queen of Pentacles doing the comparing. Capricorn, is it you? Could be masculine or feminine Capricorn too. Don't be afraid to flip the energy. But I got to tell you, I mean, I do see a strong Taurus here and some Virgo energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there is some fire, some passion, spark, attraction. This is like two people recognizing. It's like you both know there's an attraction, but I don't know what happened here, why somebody feels they missed an opportunity. Why they were overwhelmed, what was bothering them. It's definitely someone who doesn't like to lay their burdens on other people. They don't like to tell. Because it's like they just didn't know what to say or how to say it. But I see a heartfelt message. They're taking decisive action. Yeah. Yeah, there it is, waiting for the one. Someone's waiting. See whether you're still interested too. I think some of you have been waiting for this person. But I think this person's been kind of waiting for something as well here. What would they be waiting for? Some kind of truth. Could be someone getting a divorce, a breakup. But it looks like we have someone who may have had other opportunities, but there's nothing that compares. They have lots of opportunity. But now, some time's gone by. Now they're looking, are you still there? Have you moved on? That's what I feel this person's finding out. And I do think they found it out. Waiting for a situation to come to fruition. This could be the one. Oh yeah, see, waiting for the right time to ask you out. It looks like they've had a couple of opportunities too, but it's like there's always all these people. Now this is often when something happens on a schedule, a routine. Once a month, once a year. I don't know, something that happens. Could be a holiday, a traditional holiday, something religious. Just could be something scheduled. Part of someone's lifestyle where there's people who get together. But this is where you cross paths with this person. They're going to ask you out the next time they see you. But I feel like they're making it happen. This is someone making this happen. So I don't know if they travel at a distance or they come to town at a certain time. But they're going to make this happen. They're going to connect and ask you out. Yeah, they're going to do something sweet, maybe give you a gift. And because I see a home, I wonder if this is someone trying to find out where you live. They want to send flowers, a gift. Because this is often someone, an emperor will often show you that they like you. Now you may be receiving something, maybe a little gift, a note, flowers, coming from a distance. If this is someone who travels and they come to town or they come to visit someone, I tell you, they want to connect here. Yeah, they definitely want to connect. And I see flowers, communication. I see being romantic too. This is someone who's had some romantic thoughts and they're going to make this happen. This could be someone who's been holding a bit of a torch for a while. Where that you just can't seem to connect. It doesn't go anywhere because of all these people. Wow. Take care. Wish you the best because they're making it happen. See you soon.